MLB. Now to the plate, Michael Ruffin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. Sleep in your own bed.
The miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold. Down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A ball and a strike.
Here we go, boys.
1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Jordan Romero.
Just underway in Arlington.
Here we go now.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. You're down in order. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Lee Chu batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The first baseman.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
1-1-1.
Hard down the first baseline. Grandeville is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next for Seattle, Preston Barden, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Barden.
The 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kevin Castilla, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. No balls and 1 strike.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Cut home.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Eldon
comes set with the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
So he sets him down swinging. Eldon Dotson goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. And that's through for a hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Lopez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Scott Jordan. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Castilla at second. Vasquez on at first with 2 down. A ball and a strike now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Jonas Ramiro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Bullington is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped straight up. But this will land untouched. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Stedman is off at first with 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. So stepping in, Kevin Castilla. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Digging in to try it again, Eldon Dotson. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, man. He's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup. Digging in, Michael Ruffin. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Lopez. 1 away. In now the Mariners DH, Scott Jordan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The 1-0. High and deep to right. Bullington going back on it. Still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Right here.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Lee Chu.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game. Leading off the inning, Derek Steadman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Derek Steadman becomes the first out of the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop.
1-2.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Nothing. Leading off the end.
Leading off for Seattle, the third baseman.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Texas rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious
It's time now for baseball. Settling in now, Leandro Esposito. He will lead this one off today. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He won the Silver Slugger for the DH. The man is supposed to hit, right? Well, he can hit, and man, did he put on a show in that DH spot last year.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Howie Owen goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Lonnie Seda, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next up for the A's, Russell Cortez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Batting 6.
Popped him up. George is underneath this one.
Got it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the. First offering on its way.
Leading off for the Athletics.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall.
Hey, no runner, eat it.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box now, Alexi Vasquez. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
McKee leads off second with nobody out. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Bullington giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Striding in for Oakland, Leandro Esposito. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Esposito was once employed by the team he's trying to beat in this one. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that...
We're back now as the Rangers prepare for their at-bats here in the third. And this lineup has been a huge bright spot.
Leading off the inning, Howie Owen. And they'll need him to get something going here. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder down the line at third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Splitter, 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Lonnie Seda goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the first pitch to him. Weekly towards first. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So striding in, Terry Wheatley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they start him out away with a cold strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. A bouncer to the left side. To his right, George. And there are 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch.
The third
ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame. Standing in, Jack Beltre. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Behind 0-2 now. A shortstop. Behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, come on, guys.
The 1-2.
1-1-1.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Leandro Esposito. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Stepping into the box, Howie Owen.
Number 4.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Robert James. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Lonnie Seda takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side.
Here we go.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Now batting, Terry Wheatley. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the...
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. First pitch on its way.
Up next for Oakland.
Hard hit ball to second. Estrada fields it cleanly. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Here comes the first pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy throwing.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball. At the plate, Jack Beltre starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jack Beltre becomes the first out of the inning. Bullington on the move. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out. Now at the plate, Howie Owen. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, man, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Last strike now for Oakland. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
He's got it, and the Rangers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 8-0 the final today.
The final line score for
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight.
Let's play ball. 3.
In now, Armando Reyna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And, fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
No balls and one strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Towers leads off first with 1 away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Mike Riley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-1 the count.
2 down now.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts. Leading off the inning, Ricky Anderson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now the pitch.
Anderson.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Louis.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here.
That's too high.
Too high. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Striding in for the Indians, Matt Rico is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Molina is there. And the inning is over. In now for Cleveland, David Acker. He went deep in the contest last night.
Second baseman.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
Big, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 6.
Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And first pitch coming. Here it is.
Leading off for the Indians.
Ground ball sent back up the middle.
Herman.
And there's 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Mike Riley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mike Riley.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Stepping into the box, Ricky Anderson. He reached on a single in his first try. Right there for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Stepping in, David Luis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. David Luis is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Strike 1 to start the at bat. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Fouled away. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The catcher.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
All right, come on now.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame. Into the box now, David Acker. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. David Acker is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Armando Reyna stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Standing in, Ruben Howard, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting, the designated
So next
hitter.
it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Mike Riley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fouled off. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, plays at
He's
1
still
now.
looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Mike Riley becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th.
Ricky Anderson.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. So into the box, David Luis. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. First pitch on its way.
Right fielder.
Splitter swung on and missed 0-1.
Kozar.
Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him
Now
for the punch-out. Corey Kozar is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Matt Rico is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Now at the plate, David Acker starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hey, all right, here we
The
go.
1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, This has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third
Now
time
batting.
he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured
Armando.
out.
Hey,
Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Armando Reyna comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Nettie. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Rangers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Joe Alomar earns win number 7 on the season and records